tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo fuel de FootJoy.
Here with Madelene Sagstrom. Tough start, but really good finish. How proud are you of that fight that you showed out there today?
Obviously not the start that I wanted, but I think any time that you can fight back and get, I was really happy to get back to even par. That was kind of our whole mindset. I wish I could have gone to even par earlier, so I could have done a few more birdies, but I'm just really happy with how I fought today and how I brought my game back. I know a few months ago, this probably wouldn't have happened, so I've been fighting really hard on getting better at just this.
You don't mind me asking, can you just walk us through kind of the thought process on 3, being in that bunker? That's a tough shot. I mean, you just didn't have anything.
Yeah, no, I came up to it and it was super plugged in the lip, and we were more kind of worried it was going to stay there or what was going to happen. So I was able to get it out. I was even debating on taking a drop in the bunker, but hit it, and then I had a not equally bad lie, but very close to a bad lie. So then I just left it in there again and just bunker shot 2 putts. So a beautiful 7.
It happens. I mean, but what switched in your brain after that? You got to kind of calm yourself down, get yourself back in it. What did you say to yourself after that hole?
Well, I think it's really about finding that game that I've had all week. Like played really well.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of my mindset. Like I shouldn't let one hole determine my week. I should really just try to get back into that game that I've been having all week. So that was kind of the whole mindset. Just kind of trying to free it up a little bit, be a little bit more athletic, and just trying to go for it. I did that more in the end. I did some really nice up and downs in the front, but just wasn't all there today.
Amanda, or does anybody have one? Here, Rick.
Okay.
Overall this week you were able to get some really low numbers, and then today go even par. Does this one feel even better than even the 9 under, considering how hard you had to fight to get there?
I still like the 9 under better. But no, having that comeback, I know that these are the rounds that make you stronger. These are the rounds where you really have to grind. Like 9 unders, when you're on that roll of shooting really low scores, that's easy. This is when it's hard. This is when you have to fight.
Rick?
The golf course play any better today? Thank you. The golf course play any better differently today than it did the first 3? It didn't look like a lot of approaches were finishing as close to the hole as was the case earlier in the week.
I probably wasn't hitting it as well for my own sake, so I was a little bit farther away from the pin, but I would say it was quite similar to, not when it was really wet yesterday, but a little bit, they were a little bit more receptive, the greens were a little bit slower, so kind of like mid-ground.
Thank you.
Awesome. And just finally, you've been trending, we keep talking about it. I've interviewed you like every week, but we keep talking about it. You've been playing such good golf and still kind of falling a little bit short, but we're heading into the meat of the season. How good are you feeling with so many majors on tap, with match play in a couple weeks?
I'm feeling great. My game is heading in a really good spot. I'm hitting it really well. I'm putting well. Everything is really solid, and my mental game like today is really strong. So I'm really looking forward to what's ahead. I just like being able to put myself up there on the leaderboards.
You talked about the chimp paradox early in the week. Did you have that chimp today? And if you did, how'd you manage it?
Don't we all, when we do something bad? There's always that little voice in our head saying that we're not good enough. But I think it's just that those are the moments that I've worked really hard for, to kind of take a step back and put perspective on it. Like I've done a really good job this week, and I played really well overall, and it was good enough for a T3, so I'm really happy about that.
Awesome. Perfect. We'll do a couple in Swedish.
Okay.
El nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble, con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño. El zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.